My name is Melinda Schmidt-Connect. It is Work Together Wednesday. This is where we share great information to help you grow your small business and interview other business owners so we can learn together. If you're watching the replay, type in #replay and let's have a conversation about Canva. Canva is a free website, canva.com, where you can create visuals for all kinds of marketing purposes. You can create postcards, you can create flyers, you can create, of course, the main use that I use it for, social media posts. So let me share my screen and let's take a look at Canva. This is what Canva looks like when you log in, and I've used both the paid version, which is $13 a month, and right now I'm using the free version. It depends on my needs, but you just tell it what you want to make. Do you want to make a social media post? Do you want to make a flyer? Do you want to make a postcard? There's documents. So it gives you all of these templates, and you can see from the beginning, it will give you some suggested ideas of templates. You can search here in the templates. You can put in a topic if you want to do something fall themed. Tons and tons and tons of free options. Some of the best images you have to pay for. So, or there are features like resizing. So you create it in Instagram Square, but you also want it on a landscape for Twitter. You can resize it. You can create folders to organize if you have a lot of content. That comes with the paid plan. Team members, you can save your branding colors and logos in the paid version. Lots of tutorials on Canva, so if you are not familiar with it, take a minute, go to YouTube, Google Canva tutorials. They'll walk you through it. It is pretty easy to learn, just takes a little practice. But what I want to concentrate on today is some new features that Canva has added. First of all, one of the features they've added is animation. So you can change this and see different animated. I have it set to tumble options, and what I started with is this template. It was a presentation with all these different options, so you can see that the animation, there's different animation options, and you can just copy this and swap out the photos and change this background color, change the text, and then you can download, and you can choose which page to download. So I like that. You can, instead of having a still image, it's very, very easy to add movement. And then you can download it as a short video snippet or as a GIF. Now I will tell you the con of this. I'm very disappointed in that when you save it as a GIF, you save it as a huge, like 1080 pixels by 1080 pixels, and it is a large file. Most of the time in the history of my marketing experience, you use animated GIFs because they're very, very small files as opposed to an MP4 video. That is not the case here. There is an option if you're on the paid Canva subscription where you have more choices for how you download the file, as far as you can save it as a smaller pixels and then it's a smaller file, but it is still a fairly large file when it comes to screen. It's not really an issue if you're uploading it to Facebook or Instagram, but if you're embedding it on a website, that's where you don't want large files because it affects the download speed of your page. So that's kind of a little bit of a con. Not an issue for sharing an image on social media. a little bit of an issue for embedding it on a website. So that is just a brief idea of how this animation option works. And you don't have to start with a specific animated template. You can pretty much animate any of the still templates. So that's a great feature of Canva. Another feature that they've added is being able to schedule posts or to share it out on your social media channels. So you can share on Facebook, Twitter, Facebook group, Pinterest, LinkedIn profile, LinkedIn page, Slack, Tumblr. So they've added lots of social media sharing. And if you want to share, if you want to schedule your posts, so in my social media crash course, I talk about the advantages of scheduling posts in advance. So sitting down at one time and scheduling out several posts to go to multiple profiles at one time, and then also interspersing it with real life, in the moment, this is what's going on today, video snapshots. But having that pre-scheduled content helps you to be consistent and time efficient. So I recommended Hootsuite or Buffer or Loomly. Those are the three big platforms that I'm familiar with and talk about in my course for pre-scheduling posts. But now if you're using Canva to create content, you can also push it out immediately through these social media channels, or you can schedule it if you're on the paid version, if you're not already using Hootsuite or Buffer. So I have tested this out. I don't need this feature of Canva, so I haven't used it before. I've tested it out for LinkedIn and Twitter, and what I have found for LinkedIn is that you don't get an option of what form it publishes. So it would only publish a still image. It did not let me publish the GIF. However, for Twitter, it lets me choose. I can choose, do I want to schedule still image, a PNG, a GIF, or a GIF, however you pronounce it. And I can choose which page. I can choose multiple pages to schedule. Okay? I have not yet connected Facebook and scheduled a post, so that's what, or pushed out a post, so that's what we're going to do right now. So you do need to connect to Facebook. You'll connect with your personal profile and then choose, obviously I have a lot of pages, choose what page I want to post on. And I'm not seeing the Resonate page here for some reason. Oh, maybe on the next page. Oh, isn't that interesting? So for some reason, oh, there it is. It just doesn't have a logo. Why does it not have a logo? Okay. So I'm giving it permission. I'm giving Canva permission to post on my page. And that can be revoked at any time. Oh, doggone it. I've already got another page connected. Okay. Well, let's see if I do this. Let's just connect it to my personal profile so we can see. Oh, come on. Where's the Facebook option? Oh, it doesn't let you connect to a personal, that's right. Facebook doesn't let you do a personal profile. Doggone it. So I can't show you exactly what it looks like to publish on Facebook. Let's see if I can do a Facebook group. No. So I can't show you in real time. I can show you, I published earlier on Twitter, and it lets you put in your text, and I put in a couple of hashtags, and that is what it looks like publishing on Twitter. I hit publish, went straight there, no problem. One thing that Hootsuite, Buffer, and Loomly have an advantage is you can type the @ and tag another profile from those scheduling platforms. I do not see that option with Canva. So that is the downside of not being able to tag people. If you are new to pushing things out on social media, if you're not using a scheduler, this may be a good solution for you. The pro side, you're here, you create it, you can push it out immediately, or if you're paying for the paid version, then you can schedule it in advance. It may be worth it to you to have an efficient system where you're going through one platform instead of downloading it and then scheduling it out on Facebook or on Hootsuite or on Buffer, one of those scheduling programs. So you have to weigh the process and see if it's more efficient for you. There are some limitations to it, so you have to make the right choice for you, but I can see that there are some advantages to these features in Canva. If you would like to learn more, if you want to, oh, Stephen from Nashville, thanks for watching. Yeah, I love Canva too. It's very, very useful. If you have tips that you want to share, put them in the comment box. If you have questions and I can help you further along these lines, please let me know. I do have some guests lined up for future Work Together Wednesday. I had to reschedule our small business administration development person. I've got some other ladies that I'm in talks with trying to nail down the dates. So join us again next Wednesday for Work Together Wednesday. Thanks.